Tyler went to the Goodfoot for the Art of Musical Magnets poster show.
An indiscernible length of time ago, a caveman hit two rocks together. He liked the sound and got a group of other Neanderthals to join him in the first ever crappy garage band.
But it wasn't enough to play the music. He had to tell people where they could see it too. Drawn in feces and blood on a stone wall, the first gig posters were born, advertising a band no better than the medium used to advertise them. And while some of the artists haven't evolved all that much, I'm looking at you, Danzig. The gig poster has become an art all itself.
For 4 years now, the Goodfoot, located on the corner of Southeast 28th and Stark, has hosted the Art of Musical Maintenance, an art show celebrating the gig poster and the artist who creates them.
I had a chance to meet with 3 of these amazing artists.
Portland poster legend Gary Houston, curator of the Goodfoot Gallery and poster artist himself Jason Brown, and gig poster celebrity Emick, who requested that I credit him as Cuckoo for Poster Puffs.
I like art shows that are somewhat accessible to people, so that's where it came from. And I was probably drunk one night and came up with the idea, and the next day I decided that I was going to do it, and it just happened. I choose a lot of the artists.
Only the best.
Only the best.
Cream of the crop.
Cream of the crop. It's just my flavor of art. I have what my own particular flavor is, and then curating the shows, I try to have a broader sense, whatever I feel is strong. So,
I think what's great about this show is that there is so many different styles of art and artists, and everyone has their own technique and their own way of going about how they create the art, how they get the work.
That's what I like about posters, is that it is temporal. You know, people will walk up and with an ink pen and say, "Would you write something spatial on this?" And it's like, no, I'll do it if you have a pencil.
We're fighting the temporary nature of it by putting a lot of effort into the artistry of it.
Mm-hmm. But see, I'm also, and like you, we're in love with the legacy of the poster.
Yeah.
I mean, when you think about it, it's like, maybe 130 years old. This stuff started coming out, in the late 1880s, where people working on lithostones were actually doing colored pieces, and that jumped into propaganda posters for World War I, circus posters, the whole thing, and it all kind of died out because you didn't, travel posters, and then you didn't see much,
It became more cost effective to advertise on the radio and reach a wider audience, and television and newspaper ads, and not spend money making a poster.
Right.
But then
something was just going to get tossed away.
But then the bands said, you know what, there was this whole legacy, especially in the 60s explosion.
Right.
And we want to bring that back. But it is something that we're constantly fighting, is creating art that has the expiration date right on the artifact.
Right, yeah.
And trying to give that permanence to an impermanent medium.
I think that's another thing that's pretty cool, and another reason why I wanted to do the show is that it is an advertisement for a band. The band's done, the show's over, and the art maybe or maybe not got appreciated.
But it's an amazing thing. I mean, this show is an amazing thing where you hit that level and you walk through, and I always look forward to that. Just like, okay, I'm just gonna smack you.
That's the goal.
And I love it.
Cool.
I love it.
Recently, Billboard listed the top 25 rock posters of all time, and Emick had 3 on the list.
Oh my god. He's on our show?
Yes, he is.
Awesome.